What's going on, YouTube? Don't worry, I am hands-free with my phone. I have a cell phone mount, so I am safe. I just wanted to make a talking video real quick about some interesting concepts that I rediscovered today. I already was aware of all of these things, but I think there's this great concept of knowing something and having it in your mind versus actually executing it physically, like in real time. And something that came up today, I'm in the middle of a bunch of shows right now doing pit orchestra work, and something that came up was dynamics and this whole idea of dynamics. And I feel like one of my biggest flaws in my playing, besides lots of things, I'm constantly self-assessing myself. I can sometimes have the tendency to kind of always have the same dynamic range, and it's about this big. And I feel like in the world of dynamics, your dynamic concept should have a really wide range, not small. And I especially feel like in the setting of a pit orchestra, I'm the only trombone, so I don't really have other trombones to balance with. I am usually playing with maybe two or three other brass players that are not trombone players. So I always feel like there's this dynamic range of this. And I also have this strange tendency in that setting to always either be playing mezzo forte or forte. And that's my concept of a mezzo forte or a forte in that setting. Obviously, in different settings, you're going to have to adjust. But I believe it was last night, yesterday's show, I felt like I was working way too hard for such a small setting. I feel like I was blowing that whole orchestra out of the water, volume-wise and power-wise. I felt like I just drowned out, like it was Nathan and the orchestra. And that's a really bad habit I have, and I wanted to make this video just to encourage maybe anyone else that has this problem in their playing. And what I did today, the director brought it up to the whole orchestra to just, keep an eye on dynamics and really focus on them. And what it did is it put a switch in my head of I don't have to be playing so hard all the time. And for some reason I feel like I have to, like it brings up the energy of the orchestra or something. This show was one of my best shows I've played it in a very, very long time, just because of this concept of dynamics. Once I started not only looking at the dynamics and stuff blowing above the notes, not only that, I started looking at more things like articulations, accents. And the biggest takeaway I got from this is I stopped thinking here and it started opening up here. And when I did that, I could actually hear the whole ensemble and where I fit into the ensemble. And I feel like it's a wonderful concept to take home, of this idea of balance, that on a gig, it's not always about you and how you sound and how you're going to perform. It's a team effort. It's a full orchestra. It's not trombone solo all the time, although you might have some solos now and then. But I feel like this concept of focusing on the dynamics allowed me to open up my ears and play very balanced. And overall, I felt more musically satisfied in the end too. So yeah, anyone who needed that encouragement, go ahead and take it home with you. And hope you guys are all doing great. Have a good day. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.